Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm good too, thank you. Before we start our class today, let's pray together. Praying, begin. Amin. Finished. Now, children, there will be something special today. As I told you last week, you in group bring the materials I mentioned. Did you bring them all today? Alright, good. It means that you have all ready for today's class. And do you know what we are going to do with those materials? So, if you're curious about it, please be active in today's class and enjoy it. But before we start our activities today, let me tell you something first. Children, 21st February is National Waste Awareness Day. What is National Waste Awareness Day? National Waste Awareness Day is the day to commemorate the event in Lui Gajah, Cimahi, West Java on 21st February 2005. At the time, waste can be a killing machine that claimed the lives of more than 100 souls. What? Waste can kill hundreds of human souls? How can it be? In that incident, there was a very high rainfall in the area, and there was an explosion of methane gas from the piles of waste. What is methane gas? Methane gas is a gas that causes global warming, and this gas can be produced by piles of waste that undergo a decomposition process. As the result, from the methane gas explosion, 157 people died, and two villages, Chilimus and Pojok, disappeared from the map due to an avalanche of waste from the TPA or final disposal site in Lui Gajah. So, today is expected to raise our awareness how important it is to protect our nature by not littering, and also increase collective awareness of the importance of 3R principles: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Anybody knows what's the differences between reduce, reuse, and recycle? Raise your hand please if you know. Yeah, you answer it. You're right. Reduce is lowering or eradicating consumption use from the start, such as lowering use electricity, gas, and then water, plastic, etc. Reuse is reusing an item or materials that have reusable qualities, such as paper plates and then an old shirt made into a coverage, or old glass bottles made into musical instruments maybe. And the last is recycle. Recycle is the process in which the items or its components are used to create something new, such as old newspaper made into origami, or plastic bottles made into carpet, and so on. Now, let me show you how important it is to take care of our nature. You can see in this picture. Do you like it? The water on the beach is still blue. The sky is blue too. and the trees are still green. And now you see this. Wow, west is everywhere, right? Or this. How can it be? The fish are stranded. This one. Fish eating birds standing in pile of waste. And how about this one? Wow! The seal plays with the waste. Another that even a mountain as beautiful as this cannot be separated from the waste. From this to this. And this one. Very sad. It's so visible how the forest differs before and after the fire. So, which one do you want? Beautiful nature or broken nature? Sure, beautiful nature, right? So, let's play a role to take care of our nature. As what we want to do today. We will use and create something new from the West. So, are you ready, children? Yeah, let's get started. Be prepared together with your group. Now, I will share these worksheets to you for you know what you should do with your group. The first activity, we will make an origami from old newspaper. As you can see here, I have already made an example. In here I made penguin and then a giraffe. This is a dog and the last is rabbit. So you will make the same thing by following the instruction in this worksheet. So in here I will demonstrate it first. In here said that the first step is prepare the tools. And the tools that we need here are old newspaper and then scissors, ruler, and then a pen, a glue or a double tape, whatever you have, and then a thread. And the last is, this is optional, you can use colored pencils. Then the second step is cut the old newspaper into a square with a size of length 15 centimeters and a width also 15 centimeters. So now it's time to measure. Prepare the old newspaper first. Measure it with pen and a ruler. And then cut it with the scissors. Okay, now you have this paper with size 15 centimeters. 15 centimeters and also in the side 15 centimeters. After that, we see the third instruction. Make various forms of origami, whatever you want, and you can see the next page to follow the tutorial. Now, you see the next worksheet. In this worksheet, there are many tutorials that you can follow. For example, in here, animals, you can choose a round pony maybe, or giraffe like I made before, or another that. There is also a bee, and you can also use or make sea animals like crab, fish, or this fruit. There are banana and strawberry, or flowers, or the other shapes. It's whatever you want to do. Whatever you will make, or 1 or 2 or 3. And for example, in here I want to make I will make this sea animal, a crab. So now it's time to follow the instruction in the tutorial. For example, in the instruction, I have to fold the paper like this, and then fold it again, yeah, after that like this again. Yeah, after that this. And now, finish! A crab made by me. Now, you see the next instruction in the worksheet. The first step is name your origami using a pen. Yeah. After have done like this, you give a name with a pen. For example, this is a crab, so I will write crab. Like this. And it's the most important that you have know. You have remembered the name of origami that you have made, and after that make sure you also know the translation in our bahasa, that is Indonesian. For example, this is a crab. In Indonesian is kepiting. And then this is penguin. In Indonesian is penguin. Or maybe this a rabbit. In Indonesian, kelinci, and so on. After that, there is optional instruction that you can color your origami if you want. And here I just want to add the eyes for the crab. And ta-da! Have done! And for the last instruction is decorate your class with the origami you have made. You can hang it on the window using thread like this or whatever you have, and stick it, or you can stick it on the wall. In here I just want to stick it in the wall. I use double tape like this. And now it's time to decorate. For penguin, I also sticking the wall. I hope you make as much as you can, because it means that we can decorate our class more beautiful. It's done! It's our activities. Now it's time to make with your crew. I will give you a time around 10 until 15 minutes. Let's enjoy it! Okay, now children, let's moving on to the next activity. In this activity, we will make contemporary musical instrument by old glass bottles. So, let's the next worksheet. Oh yeah, by the way, before we start our activity, I will ask you something. Do you know, children, what musical scale there are? Okay then, if you don't know yet, I will introduce you first through the song. So, let's listen it together.
Audio Jungle.
Now you know there are 8 musical scales: Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do. Okay, now it's time to follow the instruction in the worksheet. The first step is prepare the materials. In here, we need 8 old glass bottles, and then a spoon, and then a ruler, and then the last is a marker. The first step we have done with our materials. And for the second step, fill the bottles with the water with size. First bottle is 28.5 centimeters or full, and then second bottle is 12 centimeters, third bottle is 13 centimeters, and then fourth bottle is 11.2 centimeters, and then for fifth bottles is 6.5 centimeters. The next bottle is 3 centimeters. The next bottle is 5 centimeters, and the last is 0 centimeters or empty. So you fill it the water that I have done it like this. Yeah, you can see the water in the bottle according to the size. So yeah, move on to the next step is name the bottles. For the first bottle is dough, second is red, third is me, fourth is fa, and then fifth is sol, sixth is la, seventh is z, and the last is dough again. You use a marker to name it, or you can write first in the piece of paper. After that, you stick on the bottles like I do it. Now, let me show you first one song that I think you're familiar with that. So, if you know that song, let's sing it together. Okay, let's start it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Then the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon. Then he show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Then the traveler in the dark, thank you for your tiny spark. Could he see which way to go if you did not twinkle so? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. In the dark blue sky you keep, while you through my certain peep. For you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. It's done. So, it's time want to you and your group practice by yourself. After this, I will show you some musical scale, and you can choose it with which one song do you like and you want to play. You can manage that one person is for play this musical instrument and then the other are sing together. Okay, time is yours. Okay, now children, we arrived at the end of the class. How do you feel, children? Are you happy for today's class? I hope you so. So, before I close this class today, I will remember you that first, you have to remember the name of origami, and second, you have to remember the song that you have played with your group. From that, I hope you can get new vocabulary, so it can add your knowledge about English vocabulary. Oh yeah, from this class today, I think you can learn be creative to reuse, recycle the waste in our environment. So from that, we can reduce the waste around us. So don't forget to not littering again and be creative with your waste. Okay, thank you very much for your nice attention, and let's close our class today with praying. Begin. Amin. Finished. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.